Thank you. We all know Franklin Pierce as the 14th President of the United States, but very few of us can claim to know the story behind this man. He was born on November 23, 1884, in a log cabin in Hillsborough, New Hampshire. His father, Benjamin Pierce, was a frontiersman who had served as a soldier in the Revolutionary War and was two-time governor of New Hampshire. Pierce entered Bowdoin College in 1820. He met there Henry Longfellow, Calvin Stowe, and his future rival, John P. Hale, in a political group of students. Later, he began to practice law in Concord, New Hampshire in 1827. Pierce was elected a member of the New Hampshire House from 1829 to 1832. After leaving the House, he was elected into Congress at the age of 27 as the youngest U.S. representative. After retiring from his political career, Pierce enlisted in the Army to fight in the Mexican-American War. After leaving military duty, Pierce entered the election of 1852 for presidency. He was not considered a legitimate candidate because he had not held a political office for over 10 years. He was introduced onto the ballot after the four major candidates were in a deadlock. Pierce won the Democratic nominee and 27 out of the 31 states and became the youngest president ever in the United States at the age of 48. During Pierce's presidency, the United States experienced some peace and tranquility and was generally prosperous until the passing of the Kansas-Nebraska Act in 1854, which was the largest act passed during the Pierce administration. It triggered many acts of violence and the nickname Bloody Kansas upon the Nebraska-Kansas territories. After his term in office, Pierce failed to receive the Democratic nomination in 1856 for his passing of the Kansas-Nebraska Act. On January 22, 1869, at the age of 65, Pierce died due to a liver problem caused by heavy drinking. He is remembered today as one of the least effective presidents of all time. Thank you, and on to our next story.